Hey, it's Dr. Wonder. I just want to go over today the top 3 myths of diabetes, type 2 diabetes. Number 1, weight. Mr. Smith, why do you feel you have diabetes? Well, I gained 35 pounds over COVID or since COVID, and my doctor told me that if I lost 35 pounds, that I would be able to be non-diabetic. Wrong. Literally, your weight is not the cause, so it can't be the cure. Now, you don't get diabetes after gaining weight. You might gain weight after getting diabetes because you have a metabolic disorder where you can't regulate your blood sugar. Number 2 myth. Why do you think you're diabetic, Mrs. Jones? Well, my mom was diabetic and my grandmother was diabetic. My aunt was diabetic, my uncle, my grandfather, this person, that was. So, doc, it runs in my family. Wrong. There's no genetic component to type 2 diabetes. So there's no genetic component. There's never one that's been found. And even if there was, there's a field of study which is called epigenetics, above genetics, that says even if there is a genetic component, the gene must be turned on. So that means also if the gene can be turned on, it can be turned off, but not with type 2 diabetes. There's no gene. I usually say, your genes load the gun with bullets, but somebody got to pull the trigger, and that's the environment. Number 3, why do you think you're diabetic, Ms. Jones? Well, I just turned blankety blank age this year, and my doctor told me when you turn blankety blank age that, you're going to start getting diabetes and all other types of diseases. Wrong. Literally, no, that doesn't make any sense. Everyone knows someone 10 years older than them that's not diabetic, and probably 10 years younger than them that are. So those are the top 3 myths. And listen, the reason you're diabetic and the reason you're not getting any better is because all the research shows that diabetes is a degenerative disease, meaning all your doctor is doing with the medications, and the medication's job is to slow down the progression. They know it just gets worse over time to slow down. But if you treat it properly by finding out why you can't, regulate your blood sugar through diagnostic testing, because there's many, 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 many different reasons why, then it can actually be reversed. So if you're interested in learning that and what I call the ABCs of reversing diabetes, get in touch. Remember, you can be diabetes no more in 2024.